Shabbat Shalom to all my friends in SW3 and beyond. This Shabbat begins the journey of the Jewish people. Lecha. We're introduced to Avram, Abraham, Sarai, his wife, as they leave their hometown, their father's birthplace, where they were born, and they have to go somewhere where God says, I will show you. It ends up to be Canaan, the promised land, Israel. But on their way, right at the beginning it says, as they get there, there is a famine. And they go somewhere else. And they get to a place called Haran. And the verse tells us, about 4 sentences in, V'hanefesh asher asu b'Haran, and the soul which they made in Haran, Abraham and Sarai. And Rashi asks, what did they do in Haran that made them called a nefesh? And he says, they brought people closer to God. Never been done before on such a scale. And the Hasidic masters ask, how did they bring people back to God? What could they tell them in this short period of time to get people closer to God? And it was as simple as this. They introduced the concept of making a bracha, a blessing, before eating food. In other words, you like this apple? Is it nice? Do you want it? You have to make a bracha. You have to understand that it comes from God. And if we want to derive pleasure from it, we must make a blessing to acquire it from God. That simple understanding of before you grab something, whatever it is that you want, understanding that it comes from God, and then making a blessing to acquire it, that 3-second, 4, 5-second blessing makes all the difference. Sometimes in life, we want to grab something. And if we stop for a second to realize that whatever it is, it originates from God. And it's a gift of God. And if we want it, we need to accept the fact that we need to acquire it from God. Makes all the difference. Never taking things for granted. Always remembering that there is a source. And we thank that source every day for whatever we are given. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom.